Maybe it's like that. You know, I still don't know if that's quite... What are you doing? Jesus, where did you come from? The back of your head. I've been hanging out for a while. What are you doing? I'm just trying something out. It's not a big deal. Would this something involve putting your face and opinions on the internet? Because that's a bad idea. It's just BookTube, okay? I just want to talk to people about books. I mean, I've been lurking and watching other people's videos for months now, and I just want to dip my toe in the water and see what happens. Oh, okay. Well, that water you want to dip your toe in is about 24 degrees. So it's frozen then? And it's filled with piranhas. But piranhas are tropical. You just said the water was 24 degrees. Oh, and bears. There are bears in the water and they will eat you. Bears hibernate in the winter, so they also would not be in 24-degree water, nor would piranhas. This is a terrible metaphor. Oh, you know what else is terrible? This idea. Why? Why is it such a bad idea to make a couple videos, upload them, and see what happens? You naive little duck. Let's make a list. Duck. First of all, you don't know anything about any of this. About internal arguments with myself and intrusive thoughts? No, not that. That's all normal. I mean about YouTube, or making videos, or video editing. You don't even have any basic equipment like a camera or a tripod. Well, no, but I do have a phone in 2020. It's basically a tiny computer and has a pretty awesome camera built in. And I may not know how to do any of the other stuff yet, but no one does it first, right? I mean, it's not like brain surgery. It doesn't have to be perfect the first time. I can learn as I go. But and also, I have Google. And YouTube, for that matter, which is full of videos specifically meant to teach people like me how to start a channel from scratch with nothing but a phone. Your phone is balanced on a stack of books and a pair of free weights right now. Yeah, that is pretty janky, isn't it? What else you got? Oh, okay. Well, what about privacy? You take internet privacy very seriously, and slapping your face onto a video sharing platform doesn't seem like the most sensible approach to that. And you're going into the mental health field, huh? Boundaries, being a blank slate for potential clients so they don't think you have any preconceived ideas or judgments, being careful on social media, these are all super important to your future practice, huh? What if you're treating someone one day and they come across your YouTube channel? What if they find a video in which you're talking about something from a book, like a topic or an experience that they've had and are trying to work through in therapy with you, huh? That could be completely damaging to how comfortable they feel with you and how you're able to work with one another in the therapy room. That's super important. Wow, okay, one thing at a time. First, I'm not associating my name with anything. My channel name comes from a nickname for my dog. Oh, she's so cute. I know, right? Anyways, I'm not going to talk any specifics about my real name, where I live, where I go to school, anything like that that somebody could use to search for me on YouTube. So the only way that somebody who knows me, client or otherwise, could find this is if they happen to stumble upon my videos while looking through BookTube content. And I mean, statistically speaking, nobody's going to watch my videos anyways, so that shouldn't be a problem. Wait, so now you're rooting for people to not watch what you post? Not the point. What's next? What about all your quirks? Quirks? Yeah, quirks. Like how you drag out all of your sentences and take forever to actually say what you're wanting to say. Or how you look up at the ceiling when you're thinking. Or like roll your eyes all over the place when you're trying to decide what words you want to use. But that's... Oh, and your cat noises. Those are weird. And you just pepper them all over the place when you're talking without even realizing it. I do not make cat noises. So I make sound effects, okay? Aren't idiosyncrasies what make us unique or some crap like that? And you know what? You can script things before you record them. You know what? Maybe that makes sense for me anyways. I can do all my thinking and rambling and ceiling gazing and eye rolling and weird pterodactyl-like noises beforehand, and no one ever has to know. Problem solved. Fine. How about the internet? We already talked about privacy. No, I mean the internet. The sea of anonymity, which brings out the absolute worst in humanity, where people lambaste one another for having different opinions than they do, where the complete and utter lack of accountability creates the adult version of Lord of the Flies. People are jerks online, aren't they? Yes. Yes, they are. And God forbid you weigh in on whether it's okay to dog-ear your pages. But if it's your book, then who? I know. And if it's not your book, then just be respectful. I know. Exactly. So why is this a thing that people get angry about? Welcome to online discourse. And you know what else? What? Most BookTube conversations actually happen on Twitter. Oh my God. Exactly. Compound that with all your other festering insecurities, and this is an anxiety spiral just waiting in the wings. But you know what? That's not going away. What, anxiety? That either, but I mean people being at their worst. I can't internalize everything that other people say or feel and let it wreck me, especially when it's usually not even about me. But it's not just about trolls. You are self-conscious and you doubt yourself and you are terrified of saying anything that someone somewhere might take personally and find offensive. Do you really want to go diving into content creation with all that baggage dragging behind you? Yeah, I do. Come again? You're right. The main things holding me back from this whole BookTube thing are my own insecurities. It's the human things that I deal with, that everybody deals with. And I'll continue dealing with those things. They'll keep dragging me down until I learn how to deal with them more head on. I think you misunderstood. I am nearly 30 years old, for crying out loud. This stuff shouldn't dominate how I make my decisions. And I mean, I know this isn't a huge thing. It's just books and social media and engaging with other people who read. But it's something that I think I could really enjoy and take value from. You can't, I mean, that's why you're here, right? Because this is how I process. I mean, a lot of what I hope to get out of this channel is just the chance to take this internal dialogue that I always have with myself about books and externalize it. Connect with other people, engage with other readers about the stories and topics that I'm immersing myself in. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep having these shallow, ultimately one-sided back and forth conversations in my own head with nobody but myself. You're going to do this, aren't you? Yeah, I think I am. Anything else? You got a C on a spelling test in the 2nd grade. Okay, we're done. Does this look familiar to anybody? Does it mean I move her?